And just a reminder, if you want to see the full rankings of all of the prospects we graded in this year's draft class, be sure to follow the link at the bottom of the screen. The Philadelphia Eagles are a team that came into the draft with very minimal holes, which is why they were able to take a chance on a couple of projects within this draft class. Josh Sweat of Florida State is a player who fell because of a combination of injury concern and also production. The hope is that they can get him back to what he was health-wise back in high school so that he can maximize his full potential as a pro. I thought the selection of tight end Dallas Goedert was a home run for the Eagles. This was one position that a lot of pundits thought the Eagles would address, and they get the best one, in my opinion, in this draft class. Now, Goedert gives the Eagles a dangerous trio along with Zach Ertz and H-back Billy Brown. I also like fourth-round pick Avonte Maddox out of Pitt. Now, I was at the Pitt UNC game this past season, and that was a game that Maddox missed due to injury, and it was also the game where the Tar Heels passing game finally caught fire. So that tells you the importance that Maddox played in that defense, and he was also stellar all week long at the East-West Shrine game. Now, what I questioned was not taking a running back at some point in the draft. There were some talented backs available in the fourth round, but they chose two other positions. I guess this speaks to what they currently have on the roster and that they are expecting second-year players like Corey Clement and Donnell Pumphrey to continue to progress within this offense. Jeremy Reaves is a tremendous football player. I was surprised that he went undrafted. He started at both corner and safety in college and was excellent at the Senior Bowl. Reaves' game is tailor-made for today's NFL as he can match up against receivers on the outside or in the slot and can play deep in coverage as a safety. Shandon Sullivan was a standout at Georgia State, their top corner, and one who is versatile enough to play in the slot or out on the boundary. On the field side is where you can find Jordan Thomas of Oklahoma. He's a lengthy corner who has very good athleticism and will get bigger and stronger in a pro strength and conditioning program. Joe Osman may not be the biggest or most athletic, but he's able to find ways to the quarterback consistently and has a great sense of timing to make the big play when it's needed the most. He'll star on special teams initially before finding ways to work within that regular defense. I gave the Eagles a B for their draft. Like I mentioned earlier, not many holes that they needed to fill, as they did a fantastic job in free agency leading up to the draft. They addressed their main need, which was at tight end, with the best one in the class, so definitely no complaints on what they did this past April.